EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First play, and May goes to the air. They'll spot Henry open downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And May will not risk it. Into the slide, and he's got the first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's a toss left side for Henderson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 8-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll go play action with May. Flush to his right. Now, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Drake May. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The PAT up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
To kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Line in. We're going to 54. Line in.
Dak going to put it up right away. That's down the field for Lamb. That's caught. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big connection from Dak to CD. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
47. Hey, kill!
Prescott on 1st down. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Christian Barmore. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Patriots out on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Line in.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Play
fake. Prescott. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 30-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Pistol now for Prescott. Out to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Caleb Chason getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Kill!
They put Pickens in motion. Dak facing 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, You don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And there'll be no returns forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Crazy. Here gets that. Hey, what's that?
On play action, here's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards. Play fake. Here's May. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Now May. Complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say. Sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Hey, now, here.
On the toss, it's Henderson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Drake May sacked. A loss of 14 on the play. And it's 4th down.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This will be from 47 yards. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Patriots go out to a 10-3 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
48-yard line.
Yeah, Billy. Hey, kill.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Everybody, kill.
Second down, Prescott. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They put Pickens in motion.
47.
On third down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Then we're going to 53.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he's caught downfield by Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30. And another first down.
First and 10 at the
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here we go, 46. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Yeah, I think. Kill.
Tight end on the move left. First down, Prescott. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Back at the 27.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
But it's fourth down.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
Fourth down. Here's Dak. That's taken in first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First down.
Yeah,
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll throw again. Jack. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
The name of the game in the league is to score points. And there's a lot of different ways to do it. You can run it, you can throw it, you can do it in big chunks, you can do it in sustained drives. There's a lot of ways to operate as an offense, but right now, if they don't find a way to start scoring some points, there's just not a lot of paths to victory in the NFL.
Everyone, kill!
They'll send their tight end left. Again, Prescott to the air. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Two-point conversion.
To the air again. Prescott. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
He's found his receiver, Butte. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. His kick is good. And the Patriots are going to open up the lead to 8.
17. Cowboys 9.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Forced to his right. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Working across the field, that's Pickens. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Here's Prescott. He's got it at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this true.
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Cowboys have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's into the end zone. The conversion is successful, and it's an 8-point lead here in the fourth.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. He'll start at the 2. Their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Madden. That is caught downfield by Douglas. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We're good.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
A loss of 3 yards.
The big fella, Quinnen Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing now is May. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for 2.
The Patriots will line up.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Madden. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be taken in at the 2. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go to 54. Wide in.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 2nd and 4.
Yeah! 4-8.
That is Ferguson in motion.
Dak
Gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or hit.
And he's got another one. Devontae Turpin, touchdown Dallas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having his day.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. And he's got it at the 1. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come